Hello, and welcome to part 2 of Lockhart Plays Home, a strange horror game that, well, it hasn't really freaked me out as it kind of gets on your nerves, the constant sound. We just found a rope, and we're in this house that's a horrible, like, the Jigsaw from that Saw movie lives here, just tortures people or something like that. And we're Batman, because we have Rachel. And we're in a cave with bats, and we just found a rope that's going to help us go down this broken ladder. So let's do that. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb? Yes. Okay, so I could get back up if I want to. That's good to know, because I feel I might have missed something at that house, but I don't think it's extremely important. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. What smell was that? Was it gas? It's gas, isn't it? We're gonna blow up. Oh. There's an engine? A bunch of old newspapers. Wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out. Danger due to cave-in. But... ooh. I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. I don't think there's another way out. This place. I think I might die. Maybe. This is a different door. My hands tingled from the burn of sliding down that rope. It was lucky I found that. Who knows what would have happened if I had jumped down. Yeah, who knows. Still, it was all I could do to not have rushed out of that awful place. That rack, those terrible tools. What the hell was going on back there? The metal door groaned, and as I leaned into it, causing my heart to skip a beat at the sound. As I peered ahead into the dark of the next room, I worried that I should have taken that gun I saw. But me with a gun? I'm Batman. I don't need a gun to clean up this city from filth like you. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high up that must have been a sore landing. Was it me? Did I land there? With my my hurt leg? Oh, is this? Yes, I can look at this too. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Ah, there was similar dirt on my own shoes. Yes, I came through this way. My leg ached just thinking about it. I bet it did. Stairs or ladder? I'm gonna go with ladder. What is this? Is this a pile of coal? Disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? No, I just want to get out of here, dude. I didn't want to keep hauling junk around. Stop making me second guess myself. Just get out of here and everything will be fine. Right, Bruce? Just get out, and everything will be fine. And then you can roam the night again, in your bat costume. Like the dark knight that you know you are. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? Maybe water. Okay, we got exit. That's a really obvious exit. Let's look around here first. What's this? A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? No, I didn't. I was relieved to leave the filthy knife right where I found it. Okay, I'm gonna go into the exit, because obviously it's the exit. This will lead us out, right? Right? There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Okay, so there's water. I can't go past here. I have to drain it. Speaking of draining it, where did that machine sound that I had before come from? Kitchen knife covered in drying blood. No, I still don't want to take it. Yes. Another door. Okay, what was that? What was that? So many doors. Can I go out again? Okay, I can still go out. What was that? It sounded like something fell or slammed shut. Can I hear it again? Okay, let's try this one. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from inside. Okay, don't want to go in there. This sounds like a pump room. That's good. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked in these sewers. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. Looked like I turned off the water flow in this valve. Okay, let's head back to our exit. Get out of here as soon as possible. I know it's only like 16 bits, but I'm still a bit afraid that out of the shadows is just going to appear this guy with a gun and a clown mask. Okay. So that didn't work. Which means I have to go through another door. And... oh. I really hope I don't have to like fight something. There aren't any controls for fighting things. Okay, so this is room number 2. 3 and 4. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Okay, yes. So I think there's... the valve is still active. Did I turn it again? Okay. So do I just have to turn all these valves and maybe there's 4 of them? Okay, so far so good. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes! The valve is still active. Did I turn it again? Yes. The valve is still active. Did I turn it again? Yes. Okay, just one more. One more, and I'll have made my way to freedom. Yes. Looked like I turned off the water flow in this valve. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to walk safely out the exit now. All the water will be drained away. And nothing will hurt me. And I just have to get home to Rachel, and I can be Batman. And save Gotham from criminal scum. Okay, there we go. Walking down the ladder. Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. The smell didn't improve much, but the room was damp. Wait, what does that have to do with anything? So there's a door. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? The faded paper was yellow and dusty, but there it had obviously been wiped off recently. There's a door, and there's an arrow. Oh, let's go up the ladder. I don't want to go in more rooms than possible, so that my face doesn't get nommed off by whatever might be there. Ooh. Let's go this way. This way leads out. I could smell a hint of fresh air here, and heard a lot of sound of machines. I was anxious to leave, but worried that I'd missed something. I don't care. Wait. I don't care about missing something. This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Okay, that explains stuff. And it got a whole lot quieter. My sore leg made climbing the ladder difficult. I wondered what was in that locked room I passed. Should I have gone back to check? I gingerly climbed the ladder, my leg protesting with each step of the way. Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. Oh, good. I'm out. I'm free. Now I can just walk home. And... did I see lights? Oh. That is totally not alright. Okay. Something gonna jump out and kill me. There's like someone following me. Not a good sound. Are those lights? Are those eyes still following me? I don't know what that graffiti says. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needs to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? I don't know. This is about going home. But sure. I'll see what's at the top of the water tower. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Ooh, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. But there's bats. This is where Gordon keeps the bat signal. I'm going to meet up with him, and we'll fight crime together. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Well, if it's my wallet. The wallet was missing ID cards, but it had a bit of cash left in it. I slid into my back pocket and wondered where my credit card and driver's license were. From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Did I put this up here, or was somebody else carrying it? It was getting cool up there, and I shivered with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did I get home from here? Dude, how'd you not know? You know where the water tower is. It's by these old railroad tracks, but you don't know where your home is from there. Oh, it's the bats again. Oh. Okay, a little bit of a jump scare. Can I get through here? I just like walk home, dude. The rusty door was locked tight with an old padlock. The faded sign on the door warned about some kind of train yard. It must have referred to the town's only train station. It didn't look like I'd be able to get through there at all. Yeah, I don't like those yellow lights that look like eyes. And another door. That horrible... They need some, like, WD-40 in this place. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I almost wish I had paid more attention to those crazy scribblings. Maybe I would have been less nervous about entering that dark forest. I'm gonna get nommed by a bear. A bear is totally gonna nom me. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. Oh, good, because that's what you were worried about. Not Rachel, or that you were going to be killed by an axe murderer. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Sure. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Oh, this is excellent. Through the fence, I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around it. Okay, so I guess I'll go this way. Does this lead back to there? Oh, I'm gonna get nommed by a bear. There was a fire pit here. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Did I come here with Rachel camping? Was someone else out in these woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? Whoever was here left this place in a hurry, but why? Because they were going to get nommed by bears. The cheap dome tent. Hey, that is an expensive dome tent. Or not. I shot my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. But that's a good idea. You could say you've been lost, and some crazy axe murderer fellow. So many openings in the woods. I'm going to go back... this one? Where does this go? Where is this? No, 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 no. That is... I'm going to get lost in the woods. Or was this the fence? This might be the fence I'm supposed to go around. Okay. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. So I guess... Oh, I'm at a washroom? A musty wooden plank propped up the stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Wooden plank. Well, I mean, you know, it might help me like climb a fence or something. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. Okay. You never know. Planks are useful, and they're not someone's property, so if you get caught with it, it's not like you're instantly go to jail. Yeah. So now, let's try this path in the woods. I'm totally gonna get... Okay. I'm back at the map. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. That's good, right? I want to go to the exit. Oh! I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Okay. Finding that campsite had been strangely unsettling. I couldn't imagine why anyone would abandon their site in the middle of the night, especially in that dark forest. I was relieved, at least, to finally be out of there. Even now, as I peered through the dense trees, I could see cracks of light, and a bit of the land beyond. I must have been getting closer to town, but where exactly was I? When does this end? When do I find my home? Oh. That's all it is? Just... Oh, you game. You're getting my nerves up. As I stepped through the gates, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory, where I had worked as a mechanist for all these years. How do you not recognize the area, dude? The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Or... dude back from the dead. Oh good, much closer to town. I'm going through the gate. 'Cause that clearly leads back to town. Oh! I found the body of a security guard. Just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? Is he missing a flashlight? I saw the blunt wound on the guard's head and looked again at the flashlight I was carrying. Oh God. And I'm a murderer. Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet and now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes, leave no evidence behind. Watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyway. Okay. So, I just broke the fence to kill a guard. I'm just going to pause it here for now, before I get too much more embroiled in murder. So, I hope you've enjoyed. Give a subscribe or a thumbs up if you have, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.